Hello and welcome to the NSK Podcast, episode number 275. My name is Yoshi, and I am here with a full house of dudes, just a bunch of dudes hanging out.
Woo! Yeah, dudes.
Three of them, three aside from myself. That was Chase. Chase is hype about dudes. What's up?
Yeah, dude. I love. I was gonna say I love dudes, but I love dudes. Pause.
No, hanging out with dudes.
Dude.
Nothing wrong with hanging out with dudes, man.
I hung out with dudes. Yeah.
Yeah, we hung out with dudes all the time.
Yeah, dude.
That's what we do. We hang out.
All right, dude.
Another dude. Oh God, my stream. My goodness, my stream is doing some weird stuff. Okay, the other dude that's here, Charlie Draco Cowden. What's up?
Not a whole lot.
Just doing dude things.
Brutally honest.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, so exciting. So exciting.
And the other voice you heard, the other dude, Daily. What's up?
Dude.
Sweet.
What's up?
Your tattoo says dude. What does mine say?
Dude.
No, that's not how it goes. Okay, so we're a podcast. We talk about Japanese idols. And we're here to talk about the new releases of the past week or 2 weeks. And before we do that, yeah, or 3. Before we do that, we're going to get into our catch-ups. Who wants to go first? Raise your hand. Okay.
Leave me the last because I'm the longest.
Okay, Draco, you go first.
Well, I almost wasn't ready on time for the show tonight. I was working on my dad's car because the starter, I think, is out of it. Trying to figure out if it's the starter or if it's something else. Yeah, not a whole lot going on this week.
They're going to get it looked at by a professional?
I don't know what he's going to do with it.
Does he need that car?
Sort of, yeah. I mean,
Sorta.
His main transportation to work. It's the most economic of the choices.
I mean, you have a tractor, right? So use the tractor.
Well, he's got 2 pickups, but they're not as economic.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. I don't know what he's going to do. If he's just going to pick up a starter and replace it himself.
How many cars does your family have?
4.
Damn. How many people are in your family?
Overall, or?
Well, like in your house.
The ones that are using the cars.
2. 2
So there's 4 cars between the 2 of you.
Yeah, between 2 people, yeah.
That's way
Damn.
too many cars.
So it's you and your dad, huh?
No, it's actually my dad and my mom. I don't drive, so.
Oh, okay. Wait, so it's 3. Your household is 3 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Chase said how many people using the cars.
Oh, using the cars, too.
2. Technically 3, I guess, because my brother does come over and, borrow the pickup.
Why don't you drive?
Because that would be extremely dangerous.
Do you take the bus? I mean, I don't...
We have buses here, but they're not great coverage-wise.
I can imagine rural Wyoming.
So you walk? Like, how do you walk?
He walks.
No, normally I get a ride.
You get a bike?
He gets a ride.
I tried biking, but I got tired of not being able to keep the tires inflated. Every time I'd ride it, I'd end up with a flat tire.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
He lives in a place with
don't
razor
know.
sharp rocks. You can't...
Yeah, man, what the hell,
Something.
man? Talk to your mayor.
I don't know what the issue was, but every time I'd ride it, I'd end up with a flat tire and have to walk home, pushing the bike.
That sounds...
Just ride it with a
horrible.
flat tire. What's wrong? What's so bad about
You
riding
start
it?
bending the rim,
With a,
Yeah.
and then your wheels turn from circles into squares.
You seem to speak from experience. Like you tried to ride a bicycle with a flat tire.
Let's not talk about it, shall we?
Yeah,
So it's a
Square
long
tires.
night.
Yeah.
you end up bending the rim, cutting the tire.
It's just not good overall for the
Yeah.
health of the bike.
Same reason you don't drive a car with a flat tire.
Yeah.
What?
Don't tell me what to do.
What?
It's my car. I drive it how I want.
So yeah, I tried biking, but that just didn't work out. My dad tried biking too. He tried to.
Isn't everything just too far apart from each other to bike, anyways?
Not really. But when you get a flat tire every time you go anywhere, it gets really expensive to have to replace the tube every time.
Oh, of course. But what the? Are you seriously like riding the bike on razor blades?
Are you riding
like
it on like a dirt track?
Well, it's dirt from our house to the highway, and then it's paved.
So you need some sort of like heavy-duty mountain bike tires.
Have you thought about getting
Yeah.
a motorized bike?
Well,
I
my friend
have,
said has it.
but I don't know how battery life would work on one of those. Because, I mean, it's not terribly far apart, but it's far enough apart that I'd worry about the battery life on those.
So why can't you drive a bike? I mean, why can't you drive a car?
I tend to get tunnel vision really badly.
Yeah.
Would that be any different than if you rode a bike?
Yeah.
You
Because
would?
I actually I hear more.
Yeah. You should look into getting the electric bikes because one of my friend's dads, he commutes to San Francisco on an electric bike.
That
You
sounds
ri-
like a very San Franciscan.
Yeah, but he lives
Thing
in the
to do.
suburbs 50 miles out and he bikes 50 miles a day.
What the fuck?
No, 50 miles there and then another 50 miles back.
What the fuck?
Don't ask
I don't
me.
know if I believe your friend.
No, I'm like, we watched his dad take off in the morning. He's like, all right, guys, I'm going to work. See you later. And he just
Like,
bike.
but I mean, have you been from that place to his work?
No, I haven't.
50 miles is like an hour and a half away.
Yeah, but his electric bike goes at like 40 miles or something, 40 miles per hour.
Are you talking about like a scooter, or are
No,
you talking about
no, like a
actual...
like a bike with like a bike for.
Yeah,
like,
there are bicycles that are electric.
Yeah.
Those
It-
shouldn't go 40 miles an hour. What the fuck?
It has a motor on it, and like
That sounds super dangerous.
It is super dangerous.
Holy shit! Because you can't ride those on the road, can you?
Yeah, you can. He rides on
Yeah.
the freeway.
That's
you
fucking dangerous.
You tell him that he does this. He does this 6 days a week.
Oh my
didn't-
god.
I need to look this up.
Yeah, it's a really expensive bike though. It was like 10K.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
that's...
Then why the fuck
Why don't you just get a
Do you get-
motorcycle?
an
Yeah,
electric
he-
bicycle?
He thinks he's being healthy. He's like, man, I'm pedaling.
No,
but,
he's
you know."
not.
He's not
The
pedaling on
bike's
an
doing
electric.
all the work. It's electric.
Yeah, that's. I don't know, but it's something to behold, really.
That's... Yeah, that's a little extreme price-wise, but...
Yeah.
Does
I
your, friend,
didn't...
does your friend's dad also turn green when he gets angry and gets super big and powerful?
Yeah, he's Shrek.
That's what exactly what I was hinting at. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think the electric bike should do more than like 30.
I didn't think they would go even that fast. Holy
He
shit.
juiced his apparently. Like he used to be a mechanic.
Yeah, they'll do 30 down, like on a flat.
Yeah.
How is that?
15 up.
How's that allowed to be on the road?
They have to have lights.
Yeah. Don't ask me. He's he's an interesting fellow, but
Oh my god, that sounds illegal as fuck.
just imagine biking on the freeway every like 6 days a week for the past 2 years.
That's
I
ridiculous.
thought it was illegal to have a bike on the interstate.
I don't know.
Well, to be fair, I do see those Lance Armstrongs riding around, you know, the state roads and highway types, so I guess you can do
But
that.
I mean, they're not changing lanes and
yeah,
shit,
exactly.
right?
They're on the
They're on the
side.
side.
Yeah.
So
Well,
maybe that's what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
It's illegal to hike or to walk on the interstate.
Right.
I mean, you can't hitchhike on the interstate.
Right, exactly.
That's
That's
illegal.
the point. Yeah, that's the point. It's to
So,
prevent
I actually didn't
hitchhikers.
know that it was illegal to do that.
yeah.
Yeah, my friend's dad, he bikes across the Golden Gate Bridge every day.
Oh
and
my
he takes,
god.
he leaves for work at like 5 in the morning. He gets there around like 8 or 9 or something.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So basically, he just does it because he wants to.
Yeah, it's just his thing, I
That-
guess. Yeah.
Does he need to
Like,
work
it's-
there?
It's not practical.
Yeah.
It's not smart. He
Well,
just
he-
wants to do it.
Well, he's like, it saves gas.
That's true.
And it like that bike is like his like pride and joy kind of deal, you know.
Okay, he's not like a manager at Taco Bell or anything, right?
No, he's
He has like a legit. Like,
If he bought a
corporate
$10,000 bike, I'm pretty sure he's.
yeah.
Well,
Hey, 10 years in Taco Bell.
so there's no
management.
car in that household.
There are cars, but he just chooses to
What
like,
the fuck?
Okay. Well, what?
Yeah.
That's.
Sounds like he just wants to be away from his family all the time.
yeah, I mean,
Like, oh no, I could get there like faster and come back home faster, but I really love this bike, you guys. I'm just gonna I really
I
like
mean,
my
if
hour
he
half
leaves
commute.
at like 5 and gets there at 8 or 9, then he's leaving at 5. You get home at like 9 and
Yeah.
go to bed.
Yeah,
That sounds
basically.
terrible.
That's
I
his
bet he
life,
loves
man. That's what he's been doing.
He's a madman. My
Yeah, he
God.
is. Yeah.
All right.
6 days a week. That's
Yeah,
insane.
that too. That it's not just a regular like 40-hour week. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. So anything else, Draco?
No.
You didn't. I have to come up with something every week because we do this dance every week where I try to get you to describe something that happened in the past week, but I always have to start somewhere. Like, did you wrangle any mongooses?
I don't
don't
think
think-
there's mongoose in this country.
I was just gonna say, I don't think they're native.
That's why Draco's out there to catch them all.
Oh man, you
No.
really got him there.
Nope. I made no-bake cookies.
Ooh.
What cookies?
Wait, no bake cookies?
Yeah.
I don't like where the discussion is going.
You've never heard of them?
You always bake cookies, Draco.
No.
Are you talking about like getting
Have you-
those Pillsbury Doughboy things and just eating the shit out of it, like out of the
No.
package? Because
No.
that's how you get salmonella.
I mean,
like,
those aren't cookies.
I mean, I've done that too, but no.
I
that's
know
not
people
what
do
I'm
that.
talking
It's not healthy.
Do you fry the cookies? Is that what they're no-bake cookies?
about. No. You melt sugar, chocolate, or cocoa, milk, and together boil it for like a minute, and then
So you
dump-
they're boiled cookies.
Is it so much
No.
cookies? It seems
So
more
they're
like
boiled
chocolate.
and then they're cooled? Is that what it is?
You boil the chocolate, you melt the sugar and stuff, boil it, and then you throw in oatmeal and peanut butter.
It's really like granola bars. Because you don't bake those, right?
Or
do you?
I think you would. They're like
Do you
Rice
bake
Krispie
granola
treats.
bars?
Yeah, they're more like Rice Krispie treats.
Hmm.
Yeah. They're chocolate with peanut butter and oatmeal.
Oh my god, that sounds delicious. I want to eat this.
They look alright
They didn't.
on Google.
They did not come out right. This time.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I
You had
was
one job.
disappointed. I was
Alright.
disappointed.
Well, you
They-
know what? As long as you learn something.
But see,
from
the thing
it.
about Rice Krispie treats is that, like, those... Or, like, creating treats out of cereal in general is that those were already, like, puffed up and baked, like, pre-baked for you. So is that, like,
Well,
technically...
Rice Krispie treats aren't actually baked. They're just
how are they created?
marshmallows and Rice Krispie cereal.
I thought you bake them.
No, you
I
just,
thought you put it. You make the thing, right? You do like a sheet of it, and then you put it in the oven.
No, you just
Rice
melt
Krispie treats?
Yeah.
You melt the marshmallows, you mix in the Rice Krispies,
and you
and
shape
then
it.
and then you put it in a baking pan to form it into squares, and
So
then
you just
let
leave
it
it.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, like, from grains to cereal, what is the process? Do you know?
No, because you've got to. It's puffed rice, basically.
They have to puff it. Yeah.
Yeah, so how do you puff it, though? Just
I don't know if they do it like they do
It's a popcorn machine, maybe.
or what exactly.
Well, I mean, I guess my thing is they're already cooked, like, quote-unquote, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Where the oatmeal for the no-bake cookies, you should generally use like the quick oats
mm-hmm.
instead of the old-fashioned, which the quick oats only take a minute to cook anyway,
Right.
but you don't actually cook them. You just throw them in, and the chocolate cooks them.
Interesting.
Sounds good.
Good to know.
Yeah,
I would
buddy.
like to try it.
They're good, but you got to be careful you don't overcook the chocolate, or it turns dry and crumbly. And
I take chocolate in any form, as long as it tastes like chocolate.
Pretty much.
well, it gets kind of hard.
I don't care.
I'll eat it, man.
I'll find a way. It'll just sit in my mouth until it melts, and then I'll suck it in.
Send me all of your bad cookies.
My dad's ate most of them.
Well, goddamn it, Dad.
So.
Dang it, Dad! Stop being such a
Your dad knows what's up.
trash compactor. God.
Yeah, you can also make. I think you can make lemon bars without cooking, without baking.
That sounds good too.
All right.
Great. Anything else?
No.
All right. So from cookies to day. You bake anything, bro?
No, I haven't baked anything in a really long time.
You should.
I should. My old house, before I moved in here, maybe like last summer, my house didn't have a consistent oven, so I couldn't really bake anything in the oven. So we just used a stovetop for everything, and anything we had to bake, we just used like a toaster oven, or we have like a larger sort of like, it's called the New Wave oven. It it heats
Oh,
everything
yeah.
up through like
Convection.
some other sort of wave. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But let's see, several things happened this past week. I think Chase can probably join this discussion.
Is this
'cause
when we talk about Kizumono for 2
Yeah.
God
hours?
damn it! God damn it!
We don't have
You
to
guys-
talk about it for 2 hours.
Yoshi, you should come with me.
This podcast is over.
You should have. I totally forgot that you were.
Yoshi,
Yeah,
I was
so-
in Hollywood, man.
Chase, you know my stance on the Monogatari series. Okay?
Yeah, you like it when they're not talking. They weren't talking that much in this one.
Wait, you don't like it when they're. You don't like it when they're talking?
Yeah,
It's too much!
That's
This guy is
the
heresy.
series.
This guy is heresy.
The talking is the only good thing about this series.
That's complete shit, man.
It's not the only good thing, but you know.
I mean, it's the best thing about the series.
I think
I can take their philosophical discussions about life and death and personality fights and emotions and stuff, but I can only take so much. My attention span is not long enough to listen to Koyomi talk about how hot his two sisters are for 3 hours.
just give Yoshi his good old harems and shit.
Yeah,
It works for
I enjoy the
No.
shitty harems,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, no.
I'm sorry, Bakemonogatari
no,
is
I-
not shitty enough for my taste.
I'm
I
not
was
saying
just
that
gonna
like it's a
say.
bad thing because I enjoy all that shit too.
I also like
Um,
shitty comedies more so
Yeah.
than shitty harems,
You
but
better be watching Konosuba, boy.
I saw like the first 2 episodes. It feels good.
I heard.
really good.
I heard it's good.
It's really good.
What was it? That girl Megumin is like a meme now.
Yeah, she's Chunibyo mage. It's fantastic.
Great.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Alright.
enter your discussion about the Kizumonogatari.
Is this when we talk about the tree shot at the beginning for an hour and a half?
Oh, why don't you break it down for me? What
Yes.
did the tree signal? What does it stand for?
That. Oh man.
They use a shit ton of CGI.
Tree of Life.
What'd you think about the CGI use? Cause like it was Shaft treated the movie really differently than they treated the anime series in that
Yeah.
like there was so much more detail
Yeah.
and a lot of CGI use, but it was mostly smooth, mostly really smooth transitioning.
Yeah. It's a very, very good-looking movie. It's very like. Yeah.
It was eye candy, like honestly.
It's very dense in the visual category. There's
Yeah.
so much animation. It's pretty ridiculous.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I guess Yoshi would like the fact that there is not that much dialogue in this movie.
Yeah.
Especially compared to the TV series.
Yeah, but is it funny?
It was first like 15 minutes.
There
were
are a
pretty
couple
funny.
interesting conversations.
Oh,
The ones that-
of
the
course
ones
they're
that are there.
conversations. Of course
Yeah.
they are.
Well, it was paired with really well done like physical humor where like stuff would be happening in the background that kind of like
It's like subtle, but not super subtle. Like you can tell they're just
yeah
they
like
just plant little things,
like
and like
in
they
the
pay off later.
yeah or like the car crashing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like so like the very opening scene of Kizumono is basically like Koyomi's walking in like a crosswalk and then he sees his student class president and she's walking across and suddenly the strong wind whips up and then it like blows her skirt over her head and he's like and then he's like just completely frozen for like 2 seconds and basically instead of summarizing it with all the words that Nisio Isin wrote in the book, they just like showed like a car crashing into into a wall instead to like reflect what he was thinking. It was just like completely silent, and then you just hear a car like screech, and then just like explodes.
Like the show. Yeah, the show is very wordy. It's like Monogatari is not even animation heavy as a series.
Not
So-
usually.
Yeah, I think Kizumono kind of. I mean, Kizumono is not a very long story either, and I guess this is
It's
one
not.
of the issues that I have is they're splitting this short story over 3 movies, and it's not even like they're pulling a Hobbit, where they're gonna like try to fill it with a bunch of shit that like doesn't matter, to make it feel like a full movie. Instead, they just go like the very like minimalist approach, where, like for instance, the opening, the very very opening of the movie, kind of like a prologue. They do the they kind of do the Quentin Tarantino thing where they show like a dramatic thing that happens in the middle of the movie first, and then they cut back into the past.
Quentin
Mhm.
Tarantino style.
Yeah.
It was very.
So in the
Quentin
opening,
reminiscent.
yeah, it's basically when Koimi realizes he's a vampire, and that whole scene,
Oh,
like
spoilers.
Oh my god.
it's that like there's no dialogue. It's just animation, and it's him walking up the stairs and going to the roof and walking outside, getting hit by the sun and exploding a fire. Like that's
Yeah.
the scene. That scene is probably like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
God.
He was
It
walking up the stairs for like 5 minutes.
It was
and
like
you just hear him breathing.
It
and
was
it's like,
so
what the
tense
fuck?
though, because like just the way that they shot it and like the music was god tier. There was so much jazz.
Yeah, the
they
music was
used.
really good in that show.
Like I was just like listening to the music and like sometimes just zoned out from the movie. I was just like only hearing the music. So I'm like, oh man, like
yeah.
how can I compose something like this? Like how can I?
There are
draw?
just moments in the movie where I thought they dragged things out way too long.
They did.
Times.
I mean, and the movie length is actually like 60 minutes, right? I'm
What,
pretty sure
the
the
total?
movie was like an hour.
Yeah, it was exactly an hour.
Yeah, which I was not prepared for. I didn't know that it was an hour long.
It ended really
It just
soon.
ended, and then I was like, wait, what time is it? Like, the
Yeah.
movie started at 7, and it was like 8 o'clock on the dot. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they blue balled us.
Yeah, and they end on a cliffhanger, obviously.
Oh, so it's like part 1 of part 3's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Part
but the
2's
thing is,
coming out
like,
this
Yeah,
summer.
they're releasing both 2 movies this year, and then ending it with part 3 next year, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't part 3 coming out in winter?
Is it winter? I'll
yeah,
be
I think
surprised.
it's yeah, it's spring,
Yeah,
summer,
so if
winter.
all 3 of them are coming out this year, then
Mhm.
they can get away with it,
Yeah.
I guess. If I had to wait 1 or 2 years for the next movie, that would be terrible.
Better not be.
Looking at you, Ava, Rebuild. That movie's never coming out.
Yeah.
Um,
We should probably spare these guys, not
Yeah,
get too
probably.
into it. But
No, tell me about the scene where Koyomi was fondling a desk and how that signalized his sexual
signalized
tension.
symbols.
no, that
With,
just signalizes that
Central Gahara.
that just signals that Niso Isin is a horn dog. He has nothing else better.
I can
to
show
write
you some
about.
stuff I got, though.
Yeah, dude, let's see it.
Yeah.
I
Pull
have,
out,
stuff.
pull out your poster, dude.
I have this thing.
Oh yeah. I didn't
This
get
was a
that.
postcard. Like, this was not even a big thing. I don't even.
Wait,
know.
was Aniplex set up a booth at your place? Because like I went to this like rundown like foreign cinema theater in like
I don't know. Like
Florida.
inside there was like a desk with goods on it. And
Yeah, we just had to
shuffled
buy
us through.
these for like $2 a pop.
Wait, you had to buy those?
Did you get this for free? You get this for free, boy.
They just handed it to me when I walked
Oh
in.
my God.
What the?
Yeah,
this
so
is
I
all
got
they
I got
had.
the same thing. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
textured,
nice.
like all the crows and the moon is like the smooth glossy paper, and then the rest of it is like this sort of like weird matte texture. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
you
that.
hold it up against the thing.
I'm trying to figure out how to
Like that.
display this because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
I almost want to frame it. It just looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Also, I really like Shinobu's character redesign with the
Oh,
short
yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
She looks totally different from what I remember.
Yeah, it's a different stage of her, so it's really cool.
I bought this thing. It's also reflective, and it's
Mm.
got like blood splattered all over it, and the blood splatter part is like holofoil kind of.
That's cool.
Inside it's just a bunch of prints.
Yeah,
like,
what?
from the
It's
movie
like you
and
guys
whatnot.
get all this crap. It's like Florida gets like. Oh,
Well, this
yeah,
one I had to pay for. I paid $10. They passed
I'm-
this. This
that's
was
$10,
from the.
man.
Yeah, this was from the Japanese. Like, it's a Japanese pamphlet. It's like 30 pages or whatever of like color stuff in it.
Man,
And if I bought, they said if I bought anything there, they would also give me a poster version of this, which is like it's Shinobu in the subway with blood
Mhm.
everywhere, and it's fucking huge. Like it's bigger than B2 size. I
Holy
don't know
shit.
if it's
Bruh.
like B1 or what, but it's giant. I don't
guess
even
you.
know how I'm gonna frame it. or
I
do
guess you could say at our movie showing we really got shafted as far as physical materials go.
Well, the Aniplex people told me that they were only giving out the posters in LA because like that's where Aniplex is that's where their headquarters is, and they can't
Yeah.
like send representatives.
Yeah,
like,
that's
all
what I
over
figured. It's
America,
like
so.
you're actually in LA, instead of
Yeah.
like shit
That's
town
why.
Florida.
I also picked up a non-Kizumono related thing, but I bought the box set Blu-ray for
Yeah.
Nisei. It's
Nice,
pretty
dude.
awesome. Nisei was what actually got me more into the Monogatari series, because I watched Bakemonogatari and I thought it was really interesting. I thought it had really interesting dialogue, but I thought the pacing was weird, and also like Kizumono is like the actual start of everything, right? Like
Yeah.
it's the beginning of the story. It's supposed to put everything into context. Jumping into Bakemonogatari, it felt like I was jumping in the middle of
It
something.
feels like you're jumping into incomplete story.
Yeah, yeah. And I really, really didn't like that feeling, even though that was intentional or whatever. So, like, I enjoyed Bakemonogatari for what it was, but
Yeah.
it wasn't until I finished watching Nisei Monogatari where I guess at that point I kind of knew most of the characters already, so I was able to feel like I could just enjoy everything that the characters were doing because I wasn't being introduced to them. So, also the sisters are the two best characters in the show. So
Shinobu best character in the show.
I
But
don't know.
yeah, no.
With Kizumono, definitely, probably.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll make this quick. Nisei made me really bored. For
Really?
Some reason. Yeah, I have no idea
I don't know,
why.
dude. Bakemonogatari has probably the most boring story in it, and that was Mayoi's like walk around the suburbs for 3 episodes.
To be honest, I got kind of bored in most of them except second season.
Mm.
That one I think was the most dynamic.
Hey,
Yeah.
welcome
Well, I
to
mean, yeah.
me watching that show in general.
Well, that's that's you for all of them, man.
Second season is actually like
Second season was
6
emotional.
seasons, but 6
Yeah.
small seasons put together.
Second season was really good.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should call it on the Kizumono talk. What
Yeah.
what else? What else did you do?
Listen to the Mocha albums even more. I'm trying to come up with a review for them, so just been doing the typical listen to the album whenever I can in different contexts and just try to form an opinion on each song and then figure out which of the opinions are worth talking about and then writing it all together and putting it out in some form. So
Nice. I've gotten the Togenkyo on
Oh, yeah.
Hakin no Yoake. That's the second song.
Well,
a
that
lot of
means
people
you listen to Amaranthus, right? That's what it means.
But yeah, I listened to the first 2 songs from both.
Oh, why are you skipping it?
No, I didn't skip it. It was just like I started Haki no Yoke today, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty good, and I had to leave. And then like a couple days ago, I started Amaranthus, and I had to leave. So I was like, yeah, it's just how it is. But
What's your thought on Togenkyo?
it's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have a thing for the first song of every album. Usually, the first song of every album is like really good to me.
Oh, yeah.
Treats me well. So yeah.
That sounds like some mainstream hipster shit.
Well, it usually means I don't get to the end of the album because I usually just listen to like the first 6 songs, and then I just like cut off there. But,
Amaranthus has some interesting songs in the back end.
yeah.
That makes you
both,
think about
yeah.
life. It's like Evangelion. You might come out depressed and suicidal.
Amaranthus is pretty dark, surprisingly.
It's pretty dark.
It's like, yeah, Momoclo has a dark album now. That's
I mean that name.
that's the thing.
That name is really kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Kind
Skull
of-
faces and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, Day, anything else?
So from the albums, I got the special edition which comes with the Blu-ray, and I was like, oh, there's like really cool stuff in here. I wish other people could see it. And so I started clipping them out, editing them into like 20 seconds or 30 seconds,
I
and
see
then posting them on
those.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Posted a shit ton of them. And then for somehow one way or another, it just started like circulating among the Japanese community of Momoclo fans. And now, like, I think over the past week, I've gained like 200 followers.
Holy shit!
I had around 240 followers, I think, before, and now I'm at like 429.
Holy fuck!
So I have like a shit ton of like.
Where'd you get those from again?
From just posting these videos.
Bruh.
So
Those
yeah, I
moments
just
also-
assume it's like some people who have like thousands of followers retweeted me, and then at that point, it just kind of like
Jesus.
spreads
Yeah,
like a virus.
your pinned tweet has 225 retweets and like over 400 likes.
Jesus Christ.
So that's crazy. That's been crazy.
That's
It's been
nuts.
crazy. My PC has like I have Windows 10, and I haven't figured out how to disable it, and I don't know if I necessarily want to, but it does this little chime every time I get a Twitter update or like a notification.
So does it
So-
sound like you're listening to wind chimes?
There were times where it would just constantly be chiming like throughout the entire day.
Oh my god. Wait, so
I was
you
like, I just
you
gotta turn this
integrated
on.
your Twitter account to Windows 10. That's your first mistake.
I don't know. I don't. Oh, maybe that is what it.
Just
what I
use
did.
TweetDeck.
Uh,
It's so legit. TweetDeck's so
know.
good. It's so good.
I'm looking at all the names of your new followers. Everyone's like MCZ underscore something.
they are dedicated Momoclo accounts.
Holy
for
crap.
Some Japanese
That's the
fans.
easiest way to tell when someone's a fan of something. It's like you either see like 4648 or 16Z.
MCZ
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, Momo Kaneko something something. MCZ underscore Tama something.
Shiori something or other.
Shiori Chan underscore something.
David Chang.
Yeah. Oh.
Momo Tamai underscore MCZ.
Yep.
Momoclo underscore Ami underscore MCZ. Kaneko Deco. Oh
Yeah.
my god. This is unbelievable. They're all
So-
Japanese accounts too.
So it never ends.
So now
so
we have.
that was an interesting week, just on Twitter.
I'm pretty conscious about who follows me.
Yeah, me
Mhm.
too.
I'm one of those people. So when sort of like what happened to you, I gained a couple of followers when I tweeted about Morning Musume in Houston, and
Yeah.
I linked it to Boykun's Vine video of us dancing in the Chicken Boom pit,
Yeah.
and that got a lot of retweets, and I got like 5 or 6 followers additional from that,
Damn.
something like that. I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I don't want people to think I tweet about Morning Musume all the time, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to let them down. Like that's why I tweeted that out this morning. Like, hey, I talk about a lot of different idol groups. I'm not loyal to any specific label or agency. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
So if you see me tweeting about AKB and you hate AKB, I'm sorry, but you're gonna see that. If you see me tweeting about Momoclo, I'm sorry if you hate Momoclo, you know?
That's why you said that. I was
Yeah.
wondering why.
Yeah, it's just, I'm conscious about it. I feel bad. That's why I'm very selective with who I follow. Because I don't want to be flooded with things like, hey, here's here's pictures of every blog post from every member of this one group that I only follow. I'm like, I like that group, but I don't need to see every single blog post. I don't need to see every single preview. You know, I feel bad. That's why I don't do that kind of stuff. But I'm so out of focus and ADD with groups. Oh, that's pretty clever. I'm not a DD. I'm an ADD.
Oh boy.
We figured it out, boys. All right, we're shutting the show down. It's over.
Good night. But yeah, I don't know. People who follow me, I hope. I mean, I end up posting a lot about Momoclo anyway.
Yeah.
But you know, if you scroll down and like, I retweeted something about Bernie Sanders. I have food posts, and I have
some good ass food.
Just regular shit. I post about anime as well. So yeah,
It's a mixed bag.
if people start seeing like, oh, I don't want to see like stuff that's not Momoclo and follow, that's perfectly fine because I didn't really earn any of these follows.
Right.
I'm perfectly okay with that. It's just really interesting to like just come home and go on twitter.com because I still use the browser more than anything, more than any app really, and it just says, oh, you have like 1,000 notifications. Like, well, shit.
I'm just looking at the retweet count on like your last like 10 tweets. Everything's over like 300.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Oh my gosh.
So I mean, I tweeted about Kizumono, so trying to break it up a little bit.
That got 2 likes.
Yeah. Momoclo fans are obviously.
Look, I'm not telling anyone how to use Twitter. Okay, I'm just saying that's just how I look at things. If you're like spamming one group and one member all the time, I'm probably not going to follow you because I'm probably not interested in that group. But thankfully, Day, I actually like Momoclo, so I like what you post.
More where that came
You
from.
should feel privileged.
Your Twitter privilege.
But yeah, that's pretty much my week. That and I'm working a lot. I should probably reduce my hours so I could focus on portfolio and the website probably. Because working 5-6 days a week is not great.
Yeah.
Although I like the money.
The money's nice.
Yeah. Even then, it's like, you know, it's like part-time money. Then no one's paying me full-time.
Well, the thing is, right, if you work so much and you're quote-unquote swimming in money, not that anyone is.
Yeah.
Let's just say you have some spending money. Well, if you're at work all the fucking time, whatever you spend money on, you can't enjoy.
Well, it depends. If you want to spend money on experiences, obviously you won't have time for that, which is technically the best thing to spend money on.
Exactly.
So instead, you buy Nisei Monogatari and you look at the really pretty packaging and you're like, all right, where do you go from
I'm gonna just put
here?
this on my shelf
Yeah.
and never open it.
Yeah, because I could
don't
just
have
go on
time to watch
Crunchyroll
it.
and watch the whole thing there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Watching it in Blu-ray would be nice.
It would be. I am probably going to watch it on Blu-ray. Also, like, when I came back from the event, I also purchased Bakemonogatari Blu-ray online.
Oh, god damn it.
They got you good. They got
Yeah,
you
I
really
know.
good.
Now it's like I might as well just buy everything.
I'm gonna buy a copy of the movie when it comes out though, because I want to
Yeah.
watch it again. It was so
Oh, you know,
visually beautiful.
I don't know if they just announced it, but Funimation is doing a Kickstarter to redub Escaflowne, Vision of Escaflowne, and the movie.
A classic.
And they're going to re-release... I mean, they're going to release Escaflowne in Blu-ray format for the first time in the US this year, I think. So that's exciting, and I'm probably going to buy that as well. Because Vision of Escaflowne is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Some of the best music in anime, period, as well. Because Yoko Kanno.
Oh yeah,
course.
that's right. She did score that.
I think Escaflowne and Cowboy Bebop are probably undisputably like the top 2 anime soundtracks of all time, for me anyway.
Yeah.
It's just, like, you can't even...
I haven't
Can't touch
watched
it.
Cowboy Bebop in 10 years, and I still vividly remember the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I'm still on episode 2 of Cowboy Bebop. I'm gonna finish it.
What the fuck, dude? There's that one song that goes. Like,
They also got that one song. It's like do 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 do.
yeah, it's like the greatest anime opening of all time.
you know that one song. Yeah, you might have heard of it before.
That was so cool for its time. That opening.
It's still cool for.
There's
its
no
time.
lyrics. Yeah, just straight up.
Put it this way: my jazz band played that in high school.
Yeah.
We performed that for a jazz competition.
Damn.
And we won with it. Like
It's a legit jazz song.
Yeah.
So.
yeah, it's
What did you play? Tambourine?
piano.
Oh wow! Look at you.
It's not like I've been playing piano for a long time or anything.
What are you, some sort of shitty anime character? I'm pretty sure that's how anime characters.
You should audition for Escaflowne.
Didn't you watch Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso? I was like the main character in that.
I read like 2 volumes of the manga, and I said, I know where this goes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched one episode and I didn't watch anymore. But yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's my week though. Let's move on.
All right.
Nice
Enough about me.
Yeah.
Enough about Day, and what about Chase?
I'll make it quick because I have like 5 weeks to go through, but I'm only gonna cover like 3 days.
All right, just give me bullet
Cool.
points.
All right, I turned 21.
Yeah,
which is
happy
today.
birthday! That's why I saw you
Yeah.
drinking. I mean,
Or drink-
not that you were drinking before.
No,
No.
never. Why would you break the law?
Yeah, dude. Come on. Stop it. And yeah, so that was cool. And it was I mean, now that I'm 21, it's not like I'm going nuts or anything. If anything, I'm more
Yeah.
reserved.
No, that's
Good
actually
point.
what happens to almost everybody.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
they
just
they
like,
maybe they played up on their 21st birthday and their friends all get drunk like shit faced like crazy, but then after that it stops being like it loses its luster, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not illegal anymore and like
Yeah.
it's not
well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
same thing
I
with
didn't
smoking
even
as
care
well.
if it was illegal or not
No.
before. It was
it
just
adds a
like,
little
yeah.
bit. It adds a little bit of something when all you and your underage friends go out drinking versus
get-
hey, I'm 21, I can just go into a store and
I
buy
mean, you can't
liquor
really
now.
go out to drink. You just bring it to your house, or you end up in a house with it, and you sneak
Right.
Yeah.
it in to your mouth.
Yeah, because it's like the prohibition era, right? Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden you make liquor illegal, fucking everyone. That's all anyone ever wants.
We're
to
all
do.
going to the speakeasy tonight.
Yeah, and it has that feeling because you're just drinking like your parents' alcohol or whatever. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to
um,
that frat house and get drunk.
Yeah, so something really weird happened on my 21st. So it was like, it was the same night as the Chinese Lunar New Year, which, so like all my relatives called me and they're like, you have such an auspicious like birthday and whatever, because like your birthday's on the same day as the Lunar New Year and stuff, so you're gonna have a really lucky year. And I'm like, all right, that's great. And like, so I'm like, all right. But I didn't know it was Chinese Lunar New Year, so I'm like, all right, I want to go get some Chinese food tonight because like I don't get Chinese food at all when I'm down here.
Mhm.
So we went like 10 miles out to this one place, and when we got there, it was completely packed, and we had to wait 2 hours to get a table
Oh my
because I
God.
forgot that it was Chinese Lunar New Year, and I was just like, gosh, crap. So yeah, that's just how it goes. But
was the food good?
yeah, it was really good. It
Nice.
was really good dim sum. It was.
Is it worth a 2-hour wait?
Probably not, but I'll just go back again when it's not when it's not like a holiday.
Well, I mean, at that point, you wait
Oh.
that long to get food.
I'll
The food's gonna
never
be like super
understand.
delicious, right? Because
Well,
you're like, finally,
Yeah.
fucking
That's
finally.
crazy to me. Like waiting that long for
Yeah.
food.
Well, me and my dad were sitting at the bar anyway, so
Hey
Yeah.
Chase, you wanna get drunk and go to the strip club afterwards, or?
yeah, that would totally happen. Yeah, no, we were just sitting there. We were just like, we were having these like, they were called like green Buddhas or something. They're like the Chinese equivalent of like Bud Light.
Really?
Yeah, it
So
was.
that's not a mixed drink. That's an actual beer.
Yeah, I put a
With, like,
picture.
beer?
I put a picture on Twitter on my birthday. It was it came in this like shaped like glass bottle shaped like a Buddha. It actually looked pretty cool, but it was pretty whatever, the content. So yeah,
That's beer.
yep, yeah. So besides that, started playing Fire Emblem Fates. That's that
My sister's
kinda-
playing the shit out of that game too.
Yeah, I'm playing the shit out of it as well.
I
It's
played the shit out of the first 3 hours.
Did you both play Awakening also?
Yeah,
Yep.
I did.
I started playing Awakening years ago.
It's good.
That's why
it's
I
a good,
stopped.
you should finish it. It's a really good game.
Yeah.
Did you finish it, Yoshi?
No.
You hypocrite!
No. Hear me out. I put like 50 hours in that game. It shouldn't take me that long, but I have put 50 hours.
It's only
'cause
60 hours long.
It's not that long. My last playthrough, I'm at chapter 21 in 10 hours. You can speedrun
Yeah,
that.
I've
shit.
heard of people beating that game in like 20 hours.
You can
Yeah,
do it.
what-
It's doable.
Why didn't you finish it then?
Well, it's like this is my problem, okay? When I enjoy something, I don't want things to end.
Oh, I feel you.
So I keep
definitely
putting
feel
it
you.
off.
Yeah.
And especially when I know something's about to end. So I'm only 4 chapters from it ending, and I'm like, I know where it ends. I know how it ends. Might as well finish it, right? But then I just get distracted and do
Yeah.
something else. That happens
Yeah.
to me with anime and TV shows and stuff like that. Same thing.
That happens to me with RPGs a few times. Like,
Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
kind of, all the signs are there that this is the end game and you're about to enter like the final area or whatever.
And you just like,
Or the
alright,
final section. I'm like,
hey, this would be a good time
maybe
to
I'll
start
be
reading
ready.
that book.
Yeah, like, I'll come back to this when I want to finish this game, and then sometimes I just never return.
That's what happened to me every
I'm
time.
I'm doing it with Fates right now. Like I'm really prolonging. Like after each chapter, like I just start go grinding instead of like moving on. I'm just like,
Is there a New Game Plus?
no, there's not.
Ah.
Fire Emblem's never.
Well, the Birthright and Conquest, right? That's the 2
Yeah.
versions.
Well, there's 3 storylines
Revelations,
in
right?
this game. Yeah. And so basically when you're done with one, you do the next one.
The thing
And then
is,
there's the last one afterwards.
the first 6 chapters are the same for Birthright and Conquest, right?
Yeah, but you can skip it once you do it the first time
Okay.
if you want.
Well, if I'm buying the second game, I feel fucking cheated to pay full price.
It's
for
not full price.
I thought you had to pay 40.
No. Nintendo specifically said, like, they tell you, like, don't buy a second copy of the game. What you do is when you get to chapter 6 and it tells you to choose,
Yeah.
select the other option, they'll redirect you to the site and you can buy a code to download it, and then you enter the code, and the code is half off, basically.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Yeah, so it's
That's
19
better.
bucks.
Okay,
Yeah, no, they
that's-
specifically tell you, like, they're not trying to, like, cheap you out.
Okay,
over
I
the-
just felt a little cheated. Like, okay, the second time I play this game would be through Conquest because I'm playing Birthright. I don't want to have to pay for the same 6 chapters that I've already paid for, you know? So, that makes sense. That's cool. I like that.
It seems kind of silly that the first 6 chapters are the same anyway.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because you have to make a choice. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it
the whole
splits into
point.
2 paths, and I get that. I just didn't want it. I didn't want to pay another $40
Yeah.
for
You
19 chapters. You know what I mean?
So you're gonna pay $20 for another 19 chapters?
Yeah,
which
that
is
seems-
still a ripoff.
No, it's not.
I don't think it is.
That's
it's a
half
fully
price.
fledged. It's a fully fledged story.
It's half price for
honestly,
20 or so
yeah.
chapters.
Like, I think that they're treating the idea of like DLC story very well, because you could just play one, not play the other 2, and still have a fully fulfilled experience.
Right.
It's only if you want to like see what it's like on the other side.
And why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, $60 total, and you get a full game and a half. So, whatever. That's okay with me.
Yeah, I already bought all the DLC maps too, so
Cool.
more to that.
You know what is a ripoff though?
Which one?
Street Fighter 5.
God damn it. Just give it another couple weeks, and we'll get some stuff in.
Give it a couple months.
No, they're supposed to release an update in March.
The lobby holds 2 people.
Yeah, that's fucked. That's
God.
fucked up.
Yeah.
That is the worst.
Yeah.
Can't even have a room full of your friends.
I remember when we started playing Street Fighter 4, and we get like 5 dudes in the lobby and just swap people out as they
Yeah.
lost. We can't do that with 5. That sucks balls.
Yeah. So
That's
they
why I'm
need to
not
fix that more than anything else. But not Ultra, but Street Fighter 4, when we were playing it, the hurdle was, what is it called? Games for Windows Live.
Yeah, that was terrible.
And people had to sign up separately for Games for Windows Live.
Yep.
and we couldn't play with Dave for like an hour because something wasn't working right.
Yep.
But that doesn't exist anymore, so it's not an issue. So, and like the server Street Fighter 5 has been on and off, so with me and Kyle especially, like when we try to play Street Fighter 5 and the server's down, we just go back to play Ultra Street Fighter 4. That game is still fun.
Yeah.
We could always go back and just play Street Fighter 4.
But I want to play 5.
I know. It looks so much better.
It looks nice. And it's
that
easier.
game, a lot of people say it looks the same, but it
It's
looks
not.
very different to me.
It's not. The
Yeah,
characters
it
look
looks way
completely
better.
different. Yeah.
They're boobs, dude.
It's also the thickness of the arms.
Chun-Li's
and
boobs
legs.
are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like
Are they
DOA.
DO
It's
are they
DOA
DOA
physics.
level?
Yeah, it's DOA physics.
Yeah, I
Her
remember
thighs are
one.
the size of my torso.
Yeah,
It's
it-
like there was not
huge.
that much jiggle
I don't
in
remember.
Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, I don't remember it in
Much
Street
at all.
Fighter 4. Yeah. But that's always been my issue with certain fighting games. I guess Street Fighter, and for the most part, is like the lady characters look huge.
Oh, like they look masculine.
Yeah, like I get that. You know, they're fighting against huge
Yeah.
dudes. You want to make them look big. I get that, but can we suspend some disbelief and just not make them look like Roman warriors or gladiators or whatever?
Nah.
I think they've softened up their look a little bit.
I don't know, man. Chun-Li's thighs look like
I don't know.
like
Well,
Maybe I'm just
lifter
I'm
thighs.
accustomed to it.
That's Chun-Li's thing, though, is her kicks.
Yeah, but it's
So,
They
It's
can't
like-
kick like that
it's
with smaller legs.
they're turkey legs. It's huge.
oh, I know. They're like the size of my freaking head.
I don't have any issue with that.
Well, to be fair,
I'm a thigh guy.
They want to get crushed in between Chun-Li's thighs.
Yeah.
Day, you didn't pay full
Yeah.
price for the game, so
No, yeah.
yeah. So I think we're all okay with it. We paid
But
like
I
$30.
I know a ton of like most people probably paid $60.
They're suckers. If you're paying $60 for video games these days, you're suckers.
I don't know.
But, I mean, I'm gonna keep buying keys off of third-party sites.
Okay.
Because
Hey,
then
it's
you're
legit.
not like. It is legit, but I don't know if
The devs already made their money.
did they.
Yes,
Okay, if you say they.
because the keys are not obtained illegally, or so they say.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Maybe I'll get like some sort of lawsuit in the mail in like 2 years. G2A is suing my ass, or Steam is suing my ass, or Valve is. I don't know.
Probably.
Or
I don't
Capcom.
I don't think Steam would go after the.
Yeah, I don't.
buyers.
Yeah, I don't
Steam
think
has
Steam
too
would
much
care.
money to care.
Yeah.
I think that
this
Steam
point.
would go
It's
after
Capcom.
the sellers.
Capcom's like, you got a $25 discount on a brand new game. Fuck you. You're going to court. You're gonna pay up that $25. I'll be
Steam's,
like, okay.
Steam's too busy playing like damage control right now anyway to deal with fraudulent keys.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. All right.
So,
I
Alright.
ain't got nothing else to say.
All right, cool. I don't have much to say. I played a lot of Hearthstone. That's about it. It's a good game, guys.
the end.
That's it.
Good job, dude.
It's a good game. It's fun. I'm getting better at it, so it's getting more fun. And now I can build decks.
Isn't it still really gimmicky, or like if you have certain decks, you're automatically like basically gonna win?
Yeah. It's good to spend a little bit of money to get you started. I spent like $20, but $20 has got me into winning 90% of my ranked matches and stuff like that. So I can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
I played probably close to 50 hours of that game, so like $20 for 50 hours seems like a pretty good value. So I don't mind. I don't know. I think it's fun. It is pay to win, but paying doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win anyways. Because even if you open the packs, you're getting random shitty cards, and if you want to turn those random shitty cards into really really good cards, it's gonna help you win like all of your matches. It's super expensive, so you'd have to spend a lot of money to pay and win.
Not worth it.
No. So you can just play a lot and spend a couple bucks and then just get started. That's probably the easiest way to do it. So yeah, I don't have too much going on with my life. That's about it. So we can get into what this show is actually about, guys, because I think we forgot about...
Is it really what it's about? I don't know.
Okay, it's about
Oops.
us. It's about us in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
it's supposed to be about idols, but generally doesn't turn out that way.
Draco,
Hey.
guess what?
What?
We're the idols.
Ugh.
Well, that could be true.
It's true. It's 100% true.
In your heart.
I'm an idol.
See, we're putting on a show. We're an idol. All right.
Did anybody watch the Chaos stage?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
It certainly looked chaotic.
It looked,
yeah,
it
well,
looked pretty fun.
it looked interesting.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. I was gonna watch it, but didn't get the chance to.
Could be a short notice thing as well. Maybe.
All right. First up, Gildal. Skill. I'm sorry. I said skill.
Skill doll?
Skill doll.
Skill Wonder. No. Stecky Wonderland.
You got there at the end of it.
Yeah. So Gildal is their concept is they want to be 2D.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's what it says on the website. So they're 2.5D idols that want to be anime figures. So
Nendoroid
well.
idols.
during the middle of the PV, they turn into Nendroid-looking anime figures.
Weird things.
I just want to say they have their work cut out for them because they seem pretty one-dimensional
Oh.
to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh god.
Yeah, and that dimension is auto-tune.
The dimension of autotune and skeletal instrumentals.
Draco's bane of his existence.
I mean, it kind of fits their concept, but I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
The song just kind of feels empty.
Yep.
Like there's too much space. Like there's like reverb and everything. It just seems like it's like a small sound in an empty hall is what I'm getting from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it has kind of like this little charming element in the sense of, you know, like, oh, it's
Yeah.
like indie and it's charming
Yeah.
kind of deal.
It's got that charm as in, yeah, it sounds super indie and like, but you know, that means it also just sounds half-baked.
It's equivalent to like indie bands releasing their music on tapes these days. Except they do it intentionally.
Actually, wouldn't it be like equivalent to indie bands releasing on CD?
No, because
Because
people
maybe-
still release CDs.
I think it
Wouldn't
would be equivalent to tape.
Maybe. I was just thinking it might be cheaper, you know, for like digital download rather than
Oh yeah, of course.
releasing on tape on CD.
No, it's just that, you know, with low budget idol groups, they can't help it. You know, they're not working with a lot of money, so
Yeah.
we have to keep our expectations in place. So
I'm kind of wondering, like, if they're so like indie and they're so low budget or whatever, like, where'd they get the budget for the animated part?
the animated part looks the best.
Was it like,
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's like really interesting animation. And like
I mean, the animation is pretty rough.
it's like I don't know, I was just like where'd the budget come from and like why didn't it go into like buying a better camera or
Or
like getting better editing or something.
yeah, or push it into music.
Yeah, I think it's the music that's killing it for me.
Yeah.
More so than the PV itself.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
the
because I mean,
TV is
I feel like the
fine.
camera is pretty nice, honestly. It's just the stage is very bare bones, and you know they didn't dress it up or do anything. So I feel like the video sort of has the proper indie vibe, but you know if they did perform like a really awesome song on it, it wouldn't matter, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely watched worse PVs that had amazing songs on it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where they're performing at, and I have no clue what stage this is.
It's
All the Japanese stages look the same, so unless there's like
Yeah.
a logo at the back,
Little
it's hard to tell.
boilerplate.
Whoa, racist!
not all Japanese
Wow.
stages look alike.
We rook a Reich?
Maybe
But yeah,
just you,
it's
Yoshi.
just
God damn it.
it's boilerplate. Like the video's boilerplate. The song's pretty boilerplate, I think.
I didn't think the song was terrible.
Yeah,
It
it's
had
not.
It had its moments. but you know, it's
It's for me.
But,
It's the
like-
freaking auto-tune. That's,
If I heard this in a first of all, the auto-tune makes it hard to listen to.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound pleasant with this kind of song. This kind of song with with these instrumentals would sound much better with a natural voice
yeah.
to begin with. But then throwing auto-tune on there is just kind of,
excessive.
yeah.
Their budget went to the animation and the auto-tune.
I mean, they needed some. If they knew their song was not a barn burner, and they knew that their video was not going to be super great, I guess I can understand the idea of like, hey, like I know a buddy who's an animator. Why don't we commission him to do like a 30-second thing in the middle of this
Yeah.
PV? Give it some sort of interest. I'm fairly certain something like that took place.
Yeah, it's probably a favor from like a family member of the owner of the idol group or whatever.
Kinda
My
like
16-year-old son is getting into animation.
Like how Project does their covers. Hey, I know my cousin's sister is my cousin's daughter is an aspiring graphic designer. I bet she could pull out something for your new cute single. Like, okay.
Remember that cover where the cute members are sitting on top of a hill and someone shooped it
It's the
into
Windows. Yeah.
Windows OS desktop. It is amazing.
Blue skies. Very blue skies. So yeah, I mean, are we just rating this as usual?
Yeah,
Just-
why not?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna be harsher on
I
this
should start
one.
being harsher too.
I'll probably give this like a 50.
50 overall.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give the PV like a 55 and the song like a 63. Yeah.
63.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't mind the autotune as much as you guys do, but that's only right now. I'd probably start hating it a lot
Doesn't make sense with this
in a
song.
bit. Yeah, it doesn't,
No.
but I'm not nearly as bothered by it as you guys are.
That's because you're gonna be doing it anyway.
That's because I listen to
Producer.
Perfume.
No, you're gonna be an auto-tune producer.
This is better
so-
than Perfume. Let's face
I don't
it.
even know how to use autotune. It's like actually kind of hard to use
Hey guys,
sometimes.
Perfume uses. Yeah. Perfume, the robot group uses it. Why can't this group?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would give the PV like a 55, and the song like a 40.
Getting down there.
Yeah, the PV's not so bad until the animation. The animation's not bad or anything. I guess it makes sense with the concept of 2.5D idols and they want to be 2D, but it's just crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. I'll give the PV a 60. It would have been higher without the animations.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give the song like a 45. Even without the auto-tune, it's not a good song. I can tell.
Yeah.
The
I
instrumentals
mean,
are
if
flat.
this song was in any other album, like even with the autotune taken out, if any group was just singing this song with this arrangement, it sounds like filler.
Right.
It sounds
It would be like a
sparse.
filler track. It'd be like, oh, just move on, you know. So
Yep.
All right, that's Gildall, Sticky Wonderland. Next up is Sanmini A to Z. Can you name your ABCs? 1, 2, 3.
A
Whoa.
to C.
1, 2, Sanmini.
Yoshi, you got bars, dude.
I got bars.
Yeah, you got mad bars.
What the hell is that? Is that a new thing people are saying?
Some music thing.
No, it means. Never mind. Rap bars.
Oh, am I
Yeah.
lit?
I didn't say you're lit. I just said you had bars.
Am I lit AF? Am I dank?
TBH fam.
Damn. I'm fam now.
So this song gives me like up girls vibes a
Like
bit.
electronic, high energy.
They're trance idols.
Mm.
Well, this song's kind of trancey a bit. It's not like it's not true.
It's got some trance undertones. I can
Yeah.
definitely hear it in the instrumentals.
Hmm. I think the instrumental is probably. Yeah, the instrumental's really good in the song. It supports the vocals really well. You know, it's not too loud over it.
Yeah.
It yeah, it's just a really good compliment to the vocals, and they have a really strong like vocal presence, I guess. especially in the chorus. I think the chorus is really good.
The chorus
too.
is great. I think the chorus sells me on the song better than the lead up to the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that point, it just kind of chorus is kind of the punchline for the song, where everything about the song is about leading up to the chorus, or the drop, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in that way, yeah, it's structured like an electronic song, and it works well as an electronic song with vocals.
See, this is a good example of how to do an electronic-based song without overly using autotune.
Yeah.
Yep. I like
Hey.
this song.
Breaking news, guys.
What?
Sanmini is fucking good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm surprised.
Go listen to their previous single, Bounce. It's fucking good too. It's just like this. It's really good.
What do you think about this PV, though? It reminds me of Chica Parade when they did the screen. There's a projector on the wall. Just dancing in front of it.
There's a lot of, like, polygons.
Yeah, a lot of polygons. At least they...
Yeah.
Yeah, or like fairies. They did the projector thing as well.
This is much better usage of lighting and lines and effect than the next PV.
Next PV?
Yes. Festive.
Talking shit about Festive.
Yes.
Is there? I mean, isn't that like a CG, completely CG'd PV?
Pretty much, but it's still effects.
It's shot on a white screen, but
Well, this isn't really effects, like post production. This is more like effects
this is
in
pretty much-
production.
Yeah.
It's lighting.
yeah.
I mean, there's probably some posts.
They put some filters on it. They put some like fuzzy kind of effects on it sometimes. They put some like overlays, but it's not like
No,
all
but we're
CG.
talking about the lights and images like displayed on the members in the white projector screens, right?
Yeah.
That's all in production.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
happening when they're dancing and singing.
There's like an actual projector in front
Yep.
of them, casting all that light on them.
It's okay.
Nah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I don't know if I care to watch the whole PV though, because it's basically just dance scene, right?
It's more of the same just throughout.
Right. You kind of get the gist of it. You know they're not really gonna change it up or anything.
yeah.
It ain't no drama, PV.
I would prefer just like a dance PV, like a dance version where it's just like a big wide shot and they just dance with all this stuff going around.
The choreography is really good, though.
Yeah, the choreography seems pretty good from what I can
Yeah.
see. And then they close up and do like solo shots, and I'm like, I don't care about
For
that stuff.
the
so
solo
much.
lines, yeah. Which is alright. I don't mind that.
And I don't know if I am 100% behind the idea of doing the projector thing in the dark, just because so much of this PV just looks really dark, and all the members look underlit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're wearing dark uniforms. It's hard
Yeah.
to differentiate when it's
So,
dark.
like half the time they're in shadow or being obscured because all the lights are off. But yeah,
I thought this was pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially following from Gildall.
yeah, it's a different beast altogether.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a solid 7 for song. PV's probably like a 6.
Yeah. Giving the PV like a 68. It was alright, and I'll give the song like a 81.
Wait, did they just give a single digit number?
Yes.
Are you just making shit up now?
I think he did a 7 out of 10.
7 like a 70.
Are we gonna do a scale of 5 out of 7?
We can all,
Shut up.
you know, it's a very organic. Yeah, this is a Christian Bale out of a Dark Knight.
Okay,
Ne-
I like that. I like that.
Next, he's giving 7 out of 10 on this time. Next time he's gonna give it like a C plus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just change the grading criteria every time.
Why don't you just name a song that
This
makes
is a
you
gotta have it, not quite a love it.
name a song that makes you feel the same way, and then name a PV that makes you feel the same.
This is about a Gangnam Style out of
wow.
out of a
It's an all-time classic then.
yeah,
Wow.
that's 102% right there.
That's only like 102 billion views short.
Yeah, I'll give this a Gangnam Style out of a Rock Star by Smash or All Star by Smash Mouth.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, point in case in point.
Point in case too.
Yeah,
Point and chase.
Fact. Yes.
don't point anything in me.
Anyway, what do you guys think?
Draco.
I'd give the PV a 70. It's interesting enough, but not really worth rewatching multiple times.
Yeah.
And the song I would give an 83. Why not?
Nice. I'm about the same. I'll give the PV a 73 and the song an 84. I like the song.
Cool.
Sanmini's good, you guys.
Song's good.
Next up, where's David Lau? David
He's
Lau
here. He
Jr.
is here and waiting.
Yeah, he's
Zipang.
waiting.
Festive.
Go
Susume Zipang. Jipangu.
So
Zipang.
when did every group start copying the Dempagumi thing? Let's like splash like paint all over the screen.
I don't know. Ask Moso Calibration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even like Kyari Pamu Pamu.
Yeah, Kiari
Done
did
that
it.
stuff.
Like,
Okay, Carrie was the OG.
yeah, I think Kiari has to be the OG because I have no idea
Yeah.
like where this started, but it's like everyone's doing it now.
And that's been around for like a while too.
Yeah. Honestly, like I don't
Over the
mind
past
it. I
year and a
like
half.
it. I like it. In
I think
most
it's used to
cases.
good effect here, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel it's overused, really. I think
In
it's a
general,
little-
or in
I
this?
feel like
In
the
this.
song is kind of manic enough to warrant these kind of visuals, you know?
I felt it was way too busy on screen.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but I do.
I feel like it balances out
Yeah.
because one, the song is energetic and poppy, and I think there's no background, right?
Yeah.
So there's nothing really else to like distract you visually. So I feel in that way it kind of works out.
they have to do something to like keep the attention besides the
Right.
members on it.
Yeah. I guess. And then there's the video game scene, which is kind of random.
Right.
Street Fighter.
It's not like the music changed to become more like a video game. It was just a PV thing, right?
Yeah. I guess there's a little, like, 8-bit.
Yeah, they
Movie
added a
in the
little
main.
8-bit like lead in the background during that part, which I don't know if that was meant to sync up with the music video or not. but
Probably.
that was pretty cool.
Probably.
It was just for like a few seconds, right?
Yeah, it was
Or-
for like half the verse.
Okay.
They win the video game about how I play Mortal Kombat.
Spamming,
Yeah. sit there-
spam B.
sit
No,
there
just
and throw
uppercut
fireballs.
Yeah, it's how I win Soul Calibur. It's just spam jab.
Yeah.
It's a fun song.
I honestly like the shots in the clothing store or whatever better.
You like the what better?
The shots in the clothing store or whatever.
Ah,
Yeah, when they're in like this, when like they're not in the all white
yeah.
dance shot area.
Yeah,
was a good change
and
up.
standing under the My Little Pony rainbow. I just noticed that.
I have some issue with the chorus.
Yeah?
I don't know. It didn't really grab me. Like, maybe that's just because I'm listening to it here instead of seeing it live. Maybe, but
I think this is... I kind of like it. I think it's a chorus that actually works really well in a live setting. Because like when the members jump, I can definitely see like
yeah, it looks hype.
the fans jumping and
It's
doing
just
the...
yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
super hype. It's like the key change catches me off guard, and they're super fat. Like they're talking super fat. They're singing super fast as well.
Yeah.
Just say Japanese. Miso soup.
Yeah, it's
Miso
like
ramen.
that's-
It's miso ramen.
Oh, whatever.
yeah, but like
Or is
yeah,
that another song? I've watched too many PVs tonight already.
yeah. Yeah, but speaking from experience, like having seen Festive live, like I know for a fact the song would be super hype live.
Oh yeah,
But it
no question.
yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm taking.
It
some
has a
issue
pretty
with the chorus
Dempagumi
right
feel,
now.
right?
Yeah, it's definitely takes cues from Dempagumi.
I'm not super familiar with Festive, so I don't know if this is like a typical sound for
It's
them
pretty
also.
typical. It's
Yeah?
pretty typical. Yeah. They're all about cranking it up to 200% in terms of energy.
I like the rock bridge as well. It's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Changes it up a bit. That's when they're in the department store.
Yeah. I think it was a really good package.
I
it's
feel in this
PV
one, even
song.
their outfits are like pretty Dempa-esque.
Yeah,
Dempa culture inspired.
all the
Yeah.
colors and everything.
Even the shape of them.
Yeah, I like them.
Dempa's been the in thing for idols for like the past 3 years. Now,
Yeah, I guess.
about 2-3 years. It's like it makes you unique, you know.
Yeah, I like the song. I like how the song is structured. I think there's a good amount of variety here. There's PV as well, not just the song. I think the chorus is properly hype, and yeah, like the verses leading up to it aren't bad either. And I really like the bridge.
Also, Suzuki Miki, best girl.
I'm nowhere near familiar enough with any
Yeah,
of the members.
she's a blonde one. That's all you need to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite is Takagi Ayane.
Who?
Takagi Ayane.
What?
Wait,
Yeah, who?
It's the blue
Which
one.
Blue?
Yeah, blue.
Which blue?
That
Blue and white? The
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, blue. Yeah.
dark blue and white
Yeah,
or
yeah.
or the blue and orange, or the
Yeah,
blue.
yeah.
which
blue.
one?
It's a blue.
Twin Tails blue,
Ponytail
all the
blue.
blue.
I don't even think Yoshi knows himself.
sky
the
blue.
blue.
they're all Ayane, whatever.
Yeah, man. Ayane.
You know, Ayane is a concept, not a person. It's a lifestyle.
We have a little bit of Ayane in every
Yes.
one of us. So
Try to live Ayane every day.
one step at a time, one Ayane at a time.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the members look good here. I like the PV. Lots of variety. It's lots of fun. I like the 2D visual style as well. The 2D little eccentric laser bolts or whatever it is. I'll probably give it a 8 across the board for this one.
I'll give the PV 72, and I'm gonna give the song a 70.
Hmm.
Yeah. I like the PV. It's I've always liked festive PVs. Just my thing.
That actually sounded kind of low compared to what I thought you'd give it.
I'm trying to go hard, too. I'm going hard in the paint
Yeah.
as far as ratings go.
7 is
so.
still good, y'all.
Yeah. 70 is good for me.
I think I'd give the PV a 65.
Why?
The CG
Why?
just kills it for me.
Oh yeah, you didn't. you were
It's
not a
way
fan
too
of
busy
that.
for me. There are a couple of cool little CG scenes where they grab the lightning or whatever it is.
Mhm.
Ride the lightning.
But overall, it's way too busy for me. The song I'd give about a 75. I
Oh,
like
wow.
this song.
All right.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna give the PV a 84 and the song an 82. Both really enjoyable. I really like it a lot.
Cool.
That's festive.
Festive.
Susume Jipangu. Next up, I thought this group was called Sakura Graduation, but they decided to put the title of the song before the artist name, so I was confused.
What is the artist name?
This artist is called Shichi-san 7-3, 7*3. Song is Sakura Graduation.
I've
gonna-
never heard this song before.
The song's pretty.
Yeah, sure.
Song's
you
pretty
have.
tight.
The
Oh
song
wait, never
is-
mind. Wait.
the
Oh
song
no,
is-
I'm thinking of a different song.
The song is pretty good. emo.
Emo. This reminds me of like some like old schoolish AKB almost. I
Yeah,
just,
but
like,
better.
It definitely has some of that old school AKB feel to me as well.
It's just
Yeah,
like the
it's-
instrumental. It sounds like.
It still feels pretty boilerplate.
It's
Graduation
boilerplate, but it's
song.
catchy.
It's all right. It doesn't really catch me.
Did you listen to the melodies?
Yeah, I listen to it all.
It's beautiful. It's sentimental. It's emotional. It's passionate.
Yoshi, you're the only one who understands the lyrics.
I don't give a shit about the lyrics. They could be talking about dog shit for all I care.
Hey.
Dog shita funjata.
Yep.
It's not. It's about. I'm assuming it's about graduation.
And Sakura, and spring, and
Feelings.
memories, and
Seishun and
Say shit.
and Seishun.
uh
I don't know. I'm
Friends
getting like a
forever.
mid to early, like mid 2000s like idol pop.
Mid
vibe.
AKB vibes.
Not even like, like 2006. You know,
Post SKE vibes.
Not even post SKE. Like, I don't know. I haven't heard the sound like this in a long time from a recent group. You know,
Yeah, the sound is very, very
it caught me off guard.
from another era for sure.
I wouldn't say it didn't age well, but like you don't hear it anymore. You know.
yeah. I'm hearing it, but I can't think of what it reminds me of.
I mean, to me, it just sounds like AKB's Death Star days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly.
The
what I'm talking
instrumentals
about.
kind of have that feel to them.
That's what I'm talking about, except it doesn't have that trademarked AKB chorus sound
Yeah.
when they're all singing together, and it sounds like a wall of voices.
To be fair, that was more of a problem later on when they
Yeah.
had like 20 members, Senbatsu and stuff.
Yeah. You know they were only having 3 members sing it anyway, and then they just layered it all.
Of course.
It's hard to say how I feel about the song exactly. Because I think there is something to it.
Okay, I want you guys to do some homework. I want you guys to put this PV on loop, okay? So you can hear the song. Turn the
Okay.
lights off in your room. Lay down in your bed and let the music cover you in its
This
juices.
is exactly what I told you to do for Momo Club.
I want you to marinate in it, okay?
I'm always down to marinate
Imagine your
myself
bed is a
into it.
hot pot, and you're the fish head
Ew.
stewing in
gross.
it.
Gross.
Yeah.
Fish head is good.
Yuck.
But the thing about
don't-
fish head is that the fish head
want to eat that.
The fish head doesn't gain anything from the soup. If
Exactly.
anything, the fish head is giving everything.
You're
You're
right.
not getting anything from this.
Yeah. Is that what-
No,
Yeah.
this is the broth, you fuck.
I thought you said it was the marinade.
This is the broth, you're the noodle.
Damn.
Ooh. Yo. That was deep.
That's fucking
Yeah,
deep.
see, and then you, as a noodle, you absorb the broth, the delicious
Yeah.
broth, and then someone eats you.
No.
And then
This
you
looks like it
die.
was shot in like the backyard of their school.
This is definitely an abandoned school somewhere.
Yeah.
Of course.
This actually looks like the front of the school that Scandal filmed in front of. I forget what song it was, but it was one of their really old songs, and it was like they had fake rain and they were playing in front of the school. That's what it reminds me.
Yoshi,
of.
do you know what they were holding up on their signs?
No, I didn't even pay
Is
attention.
it like graduation messages or
Yes,
something?
they are.
Oh, that's
Graduation
right.
is not an ending, but a beginning. You know, the typical It's not an exit, but an entrance.
It's that Seishun shit.
It's Super Seishun.
Who
You
really
know?
believes that though?
No one.
It's the end.
Only people who write lyrics for idol groups.
And the people who write the lyrics for idol groups are disillusioned middle-aged men.
Yes.
That's pretty accurate.
Yep.
Pretty accurate. Spot on.
They're trying to
This-
relive their glory days.
This is actually a collaboration.
Yeah,
between
I saw something about P-Idol or something.
Yeah, PIDL start.
Oh, that's
The
what I was
Spunky.
seeing.
The Sakai Girls, Candy Drops, Gallop, Plus, I guess. Della, Clears, P-Idol Naga, yeah. I'm not sure if there's any others in here that I'm missing, or...
No, I think you'd name pretty much everyone.
Yeah, good catch though.
Oh,
It
shit.
is.
That's the other one.
It is a Senbatsu idol unit, so there you go.
Yeah. I mean, they've got really good members in the song, but I'm not feeling it.
It was in the broth that we were so describing earlier. It was missing. It was missing that one spice
Yeah.
that would have made it complete.
I'm gonna say it's a high 6, maybe mid 6, for me. PV, I don't care for at all. Probably like just low 6 or 5.
Yeah, PV was
50.
PV was
Just multiply my score by 10, and that's what I keep going to the 10 point system for some reason. So
PV was like a 59 for me.
hmm
It you know, they're pretty, but like scenery was decent, but it was at the end of the day it was kind of boring. I'll give the song a 63 as well.
PV's got that light Japan look.
I honestly think that the outfits would have been better if they were a yukata or kimono style instead of
Real.
trying to like portray it with the dress.
It'd probably be cheaper too.
I don't know. I kind of like the outfit integration with the flower pattern on their dresses and whatnot. They could have done more, but
Yeah, they definitely could have done more. I'd give the PV like a. No, I think it's 65. It's a good PV. The song like a 63.
Man.
All right, Yoshi, blow us away with the 90s.
No.
True.
No.
This is a ballad. I don't think Yoshi's allowed to.
This
give
is
it
not a
It's
ballad.
not a ballad.
It's not a ballad. Come on.
It's close enough.
It's not
No, it's
close.
not.
No, this is way more oomph than a regular.
It's
basic
at like
ass
120 BPM. That's
cut
not
this
a ballad.
tempo in half.
This is not a ballad, man. This is just a soft, subtle song that you freaking Neanderthals will never understand. You uncultured fucks.
Yoshi, you're still in that Seishun stage
Man.
phase.
Do you not know, like, when it runs through your blood, it's fucking... Okay? Seishun runs through my blood, okay? It's
Yeah.
how it is.
Also, I
I
just
can
noticed
tell.
these members are dancing in the dirt in front of an empty school in high heels. and
Yeah,
that's
I'm just thinking
hilarious.
about how much sand's
Yeah.
getting in their shoes. I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah. And digging up their time capsules.
We
Alright.
buried this at the beginning of elementary school, don't you remember?
That's Seishun shit, man.
And I put 100 yen in here.
And then
And I say
you
to
open the capsule and you open that thing, you pick up that 100 yen and you're like, man, Seishun.
Shit.
Shit.
And you stare at the sunset fading
Yeah.
behind the sakura blossoms.
Yeah. And then just a single tear rolls down your eye and cheek.
Hashtag Seishun shit.
Maybe it's just that Yoshi's more sentimental than the rest of us.
Yeah, but I don't like ballads.
It's not a ballad.
Yeah, but it's like a subtle song.
Yeah, It's a mid-tempo song.
Yeah, it's a good fucking song. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna give
How
the song,
good though?
I'm gonna give the song an 80,
Oh my god.
and this PV a 68. If it wasn't for the Japan filter, it would be a 78, because Japan filter gets automatically minus 10 points.
It looks like faded paper. Is
Yeah,
what that paper
someone
reminds me
put
of.
wax paper in front of the camera.
Yep.
All right, that was Shisan Sakura graduation.
All right.
Next up, El Float,
El Flow.
El Floto, Water Tree.
This is like This is like the reminder that you put on your fridge. Water tree later.
Water tree.
Don't forget
Please,
the
water
water tree.
In that font.
Yeah. Water tree official.
I think this
Is this like a promotional thing? Like, there's all this text.
It's
Or there's
lyrics,
like
I think.
there's like a line of text that just shows up like seconds into it.
Through the middle of
and-
the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's lyrics.
Okay. Because whenever I see that,
Is
I
it-
think of like CMs or something. And there's that giant logo on the top right.
You just gotta
That's way
wait. You
too
just gotta
fucking
wait for
big.
the music to fade away, and then you hear the この番組はグランド
Yeah,
スポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Music station.
Yeah, that's definitely lyrics. Yeah,
Or-
then they've got their logo up in the top corner.
Yeah, man, gotta watch it for copyright.
Yep.
This melody is really unexciting to me.
So it's idle as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Metal shit.
like there's like zero surprise in this song. It
No.
sounds like songs that we've heard before, even though it is like high energy and it's got guitars and it's got synths and everything. It's got the solo bridge into the final chorus, you know?
Yeah.
It's idle shit, bro. Did you
It's
see?
not lighting any fires.
I enjoy it. I mean, yeah, it's not.
Thing is, like, I mean, I enjoy idle songs, so I can definitely enjoy this for what it is.
It's not breaking any ground or anything, but
Yeah. And also, I just want to say it's the fault of whoever uploaded this, but the sound is kind of bad. It sounds really tinny.
It's probably that and YouTube's really
And not
crap
full.
compression
I
algorithm. that they
guess.
run
I've
through.
heard fairly good sound come out of YouTube before, though.
Yeah, it doesn't help though.
Yeah.
yeah.
The most interesting thing about this is probably the PV because it just looks really bizarre with that giant logo on top.
Not only that, but just
Text displayed across the screen.
the scenes in the PV are really random.
Yeah. It's like part live, part behind the scenes, part like interviews that they shot at some point.
Part like, here's our Christmas song we performed in our Christmas outfits.
Right. And then split the screen into four, and it's just four random clips playing at the same time. So
Yeah.
it's a bit scatterbrained. There's no concept here. There's
Are
no
El-
consistency.
Are Elflo pretty popular? As far as like,
I don't know.
I've never heard of him.
really, we covered them before
Yeah, we've covered them with Dave before.
because they have a pretty big group.
Elfroto.
Well, they have a pretty big crowd cheering for them in some of these shots.
Well, appear to be pretty big.
Well, no, some of them are actually pretty big. Like it's the further,
Yeah.
like some of them are shot in smaller venues, and then there's like one shot
Yeah, I see
that
it.
they use that
Oh, it's
actually has a
pretty
lot of
big.
people in it. You
Well,
know?
their group account on Twitter has 2,633 followers, including David Lau. So
David Lau is almost equal to the number of followers. So
yeah, David Lau only has 1,000 less followers than Elfroto.
Wow.
Elfrodo.
Elfroto.
If Frodo was some sort of
Frodo was an idol.
some sort of boss of a Latin gang,
Elfrodo.
Elfrodo.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's probably around the 5 range.
Yeah.
I'll give it a double 59, both
59.
categories.
I'll give the song a 59. I'll give the PV like. Give the PV like a 20. It's just like there's.
It's pretty bad.
It's bad, and like the quality is bad, and
It's like
the actual video quality is also bad. So.
it's not very captivating, unfortunately. Like the video isn't.
Wow. I feel like I'm gonna be the odd one out on this one.
Do it, dude. That's
I'm
how I
like-
feel when we do auto-tune songs.
I'm gonna give this song like 66 and the PV 65.
You say that as if 66 is high.
That's
or
only
something.
7 points higher than my score.
It's not that high, dude.
Yeah, but everything else has been like pretty much the same all night too. So
Yeah.
Well, I'm right there with you guys. I'll give the song a 62, PV like a 45.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'll
then.
pass.
We're hitting all-time lows tonight. Well, actually, I don't know about last week. Last week. might
Oh,
have been
last
worse.
week was pretty rough, right, Draco?
yeah.
Did you guys hit
last-
10?
I don't know about tens, but
What? I gave one like a 20. I think.
it was rough. Last week was kind of rough.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. There wasn't much to really compliment.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking
Enough.
of bad, or
Yes.
not bad, depending on how you feel about Country Girls Boogie Woogie.
Boogie Woogie
Boogie Woogie Love.
I
Boogie Woogie Love.
feel like this fell short.
Yes.
I feel like this song plays it too straight.
Yeah. Not dumb enough.
I
It's
feel
not
like
dumb enough. It's not cool enough. It's
I feel like the song
not exciting
didn't
enough.
play it
The thing
straight
is-
enough or something.
Really?
Because, well, I mean, they're going for like the soda pop 50s sound.
Because I mean, you know,
And-
like they have like swing clubs or whatever with like a chorus
Yeah.
line of girls. I could just hear them singing this song straight up.
But I don't really hear that in the instrumentals. It does. There's not enough of it in the instrumentals.
The thing is, I love jazz or swing,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
I love this era of music. I always like it when idols take from this.
But the recording
take from this
of the
era.
instrumental sounds flat for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they break into the chorus, which I actually like, the instrumental should be like doubled or something.
Yeah.
Like, it needs to be way more punchy to
It
actually
feels-
carry that momentum.
Toned down. Like, I'm not talking about the notes that the
Yeah.
instruments are sounding. It's more so the way it was recorded and processed, I guess. I don't know if it's a YouTube
Yeah, I
thing,
could see that.
but it
Yeah.
feels flat.
And just even when they sing the chorus, I kind of want more power from the vocals as well.
Yeah.
It sort of
Yeah.
sounds like they're just singing like they sing like the verses or singing like the lead up. It doesn't sound as powerful as I feel like the melody suggests that it should be powerful, but the instrumentals and the vocals are not enforcing that to really carry it through. I like the chorus a lot,
Yeah.
or the melody of it.
What's up with the
anyway.
American Diner aesthetics?
It's
I
1950s
mean,
diner.
it's yeah.
Yeah. I
Yes,
feel like didn't we watch another PV like a year ago or something that had something like
This
this?
is the
There are
NMB
tons
side.
of idol PVs that take place in fake diners.
Yeah.
Last one, the most prevalent I can think of was way back when the
Not
with the,
yet.
Not yet, yes. The
Pera, pera,
Sashihara
pera.
and Friends.
NMB's B-side from like a year
Oh
or two
yeah. Well,
ago.
Oh, that
Yeah,
might
yeah.
have been the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, so it's been done.
Yeah, they have
it's a
like
popular theme.
the 76 gas station logo. You know, that's pretty tight.
The American
They've
flag
got
is
a-
everywhere, and
They've got a Route 66 logo up there, or Route 60, I guess that is.
Abbey
Maybe
Road.
66.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
Route 66 up there.
Yeah. But they
I'm
have
pretty sure Abbey Road
another
is not
sign.
American, but whatever.
Yeah.
Abbey Road sign up there. They've got a license plate that says 76. Oklahoma is okay.
As far as diners go, that probably looks like the closest to a themed diner.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
some people did research. Clearly, they had to make this from nothing. Apparently, right?
Yeah.
It looks like a created set.
It looks like a Johnny J's or something like that.
Yeah, got a jukebox going on. Like, they're pretty period accurate.
My favorite lyric is and this is, "Are you from Tennessee?"
Woogie boogie.
Woogie.
Anato Tennessee. A random guess. I'm in the mood for dreams.
I like the one that's one of the first lines in here. I can't remember exactly what it is, but something about pick me up in your Jeep.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And I'm just, wow.
This song's lacking spice. It's lacking kick.
Yep.
It's like
It needs to be amped up.
I'm looking for a Kiss Me Babe, you know what I mean?
Kiss
Like-
Me Babe
Sure.
is a goddamn classic.
Yeah,
Yes.
like I'm looking for something like that kind of holding power in this, but
I really think if the instrumentals were beefed up, it
I'm-
would do so much for this song.
I'm looking for some country girl growl, just like whoa, yeah, like, you know, just like start like
You mean
riff-
Kobushi Factory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some of that?
Yeah, well, not even like the dude, just like have someone go off with like a solo line or something, you know, just start riffing. Like that's what jazz is like swing. You gotta
Right.
get some you gotta like put some oomph into it. You can't just like do it like half-ass, you know.
Right.
This probably would have been a better Kabushi Factory song, honestly.
Yeah, put
If
some.
Kabushi Factory performed this and got, I don't know,
A real band behind him.
Yeah, like
I don't think the melodies are good enough to be.
they're not.
honest.
The chorus sounds like a.
they definitely would have
idol.
elevated this song though.
Maybe
Yeah.
with a little bit of flair and personality, but I think the melodies
Yeah.
are still weak. I don't remember anything.
The chorus isn't dynamic enough. Like it just
Yeah.
kind of stays like in the same. It's like like it needs to you know, just like kind of like you gotta put some soul into it.
The
you
thing
gotta
is,
put
it's
some
it's
heart.
it's not
Yeah.
like a super fast big band kind of music, you know. It's still not
Yeah.
very fast.
Yeah, it's not fast, but it could be powerful.
It's just backbeat heavy. It's driving.
I wish it was a little faster, maybe.
I just
Yeah.
wish the vocals were more punchy and the instrumentals needed to be cranked up like double of what I'm hearing in this song.
Just turn up the volume.
No, but then, yeah, it's not gonna help nothing.
Yeah.
No. Apparently, Country Girls added a couple members a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's more of them.
I haven't heard a lot of people talking about it though.
Yeah, somehow that news went way over our heads because we didn't notice it.
Well, does anyone here have a country girls Oshi?
Yes.
No.
No. Not the oldest one in the group.
No, definitely not the oldest one in the group.
Yeah, no. But yes,
That's all I
do.
know is that no one here is particularly a.
There's a girl in this group that looks like Sakura now, so I might Oshi her.
Did you see the comments? Someone's comparing it to that the Niji Ichiji Made no Cinderella song.
What?
Yeah.
I said the name wrong because I don't know how to say
Uh,
21
it's,
correctly.
Niju Ichichi Made no Cinderella.
I've never heard of that song.
Kobo?
It's an old Barry's Kobo song.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that I would never remember because
How do I know that song?
I definitely don't know that song.
I'm surprised I knew it. I don't even know any other Barry Kobo songs. That's like
Yeah.
the only one.
I'm not really hearing the similarities there.
I
thinking
can
it-
kind of see it, but not really.
Hey, this song's jazzy. It must be Mr. Moonlight.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I hear more Mr. Moonlight than I do.
Yeah, I mean, like it
Cinderella.
has like the brass and it's got that swing feel in the instrumentals.
It has electronic synths. It has to be 1, 2, 3.
But yeah, my Oshi and Country Girls is Ozeki Mai.
Okay.
Is that the girl with the short hair?
Yeah.
Of course.
I actually
it is.
know that name. I actually know
What is that?
one.
Red?
Yeah, I think
no,
no,
actually,
isn't it?
her color
Red
is
short
the
hair?
yellow.
There's a red
Yeah,
with short hair.
she
isn't
is
there?
in red in this one.
Yeah. I like the other red one.
The one with the long hair.
Yeah, she looks like Sakura
Chisaki.
now from Shachihoko.
Morito Chisaki.
Sure, let's go with that.
I'm looking at their names right now.
Okay. Good to know.
I thought the short-haired girl in the yellow has a Stardust look about her because she's kind of doofy.
Yeah, a bit.
Oh, the short-haired one?
I think so. Yeah.
I was thinking the long-haired one.
The yellow one, or well, not.
Actually, yeah. I mean, the longer-haired one kind of looks like Sakura from Takoyaki a little bit.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. She's got that quality. Yeah, I don't know. For me, the biggest tragedy is I feel like there's a good song in there, but
Somewhere.
I'm probably not gonna listen to the song a whole lot, even though I
No.
really, really like the chorus. I think the chorus could have saved the song for me if they beefed up everything else, but they didn't. So give us like high 60s, 16. I won't give it a 69. Give it a 68.
My favorite part of the whole thing was the license plate that said Bama.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Bama boys.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Alabama or Obama.
Bama.
Oh, God.
Bama. I'm pretty sure it's Bama, like Alabama. But if it was, they just had like a framed portrait of Obama in the back.
What the fuck is he doing in the 50s?
Yeah. It's like,
And also PV, I'll give it a 7. Or 70, 75.
Yeah.
75.
Yeah, PV's okay.
PV's
It's good, I like it.
PV was pretty good. Yeah.
That's
It was-
good. I like the outfits.
it's
very pretty.
Checkered and colors and outfit dresses look nice.
The choreo was really good as well, I think. And
Okay,
the
so-
shots were dynamic.
Day, as a Hello Project outfit expert, how many Hello Projects out of Hello Projects would you give the outfits?
I feel like the lower the score, the better. As far as that's
yeah,
concerned.
probably.
How many Hello Projects out of Love Machine would you give this?
Oh, God.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, on the Hello Project scale, where 10 Hello Projects is the worst, is the most Hello Project it could possibly be. This is probably like a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
3
as
or
Hello
4.
Project
I mean,
as
like,
it could be.
the design of the dresses are good, but it does still have like that plastic feel.
Yeah,
You
what
know,
is
like
that
texture
color?
on it. It's like
neon plastic. Red?
It looks like
it's like fake leather, but like it's also like metallic or something.
Yeah.
It looks kinda
Hello
like
Project likes using that a lot.
polyester,
I don't
you
know. To me, it just looks like plastic and kind of cheap.
Uncomfortable.
It's
definitely
vinyl.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks,
looks
like vinyl.
finally.
It's
Like
definitely not
plasticky,
plastic.
essentially.
But
At least they're not Pyoka Ultra.
Hey.
Outbit levels.
I will defend everything in Pyoko
Everything.
Ultra.
You defend the chicken outfit.
Yes. Because how dumb is that?
Was that Nigaki Rise's last song?
No, it was not.
No.
Okay.
Renai Hunter was.
I thought. Oh fuck, that's not good either.
Hey, Crab Dance is legit. Remember they do the crab dance? They like stick their hands up like this and they like
I know.
creep
the
sideways,
crab dance.
right to left like
Try
this.
to forget the crab
Yo, that was
dance.
hilarious, dude.
It's amazing.
It's a moment
No,
to
thank
remember.
you.
I live for those moments.
Yeah. I'll give this song like a 70. It had potential. I would still maybe listen to it. You know, I wouldn't skip it inherently. I'll give the PV an 82. It was very nice to watch. I usually don't have a problem with Hello Project PVs. They're always usually pretty good to watch.
I would probably give the PV an 80. It's shot well enough, and it's interesting enough. The song, I'm really torn on the song because in some ways I really like it. Others, I'm like, well, if I was like working, I'd probably skip it.
Yeah, right. It's just
So-
missing that essential piece.
I'll give it a 70.
Okay. I think I'll give the PV a 80, and I'll give the song a 63.
Ooh.
All right.
I need
The
that
love.
punch, man.
This needed a lot of punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More punch.
That's Country Girls. Boogie Woogie. Love.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're kind of missing the boogie and the woogie,
Mhm.
and the love.
Woogie Boogie.
Wasn't there another Hello Project song titled Boogie Woogie or something like that?
Yeah. Maybe.
Koibi Till Boogie Woogie, which was.
But
Coconut
speaking of
Special.
Hello Project, not
boogie
Hello
woogie
Project.
boogie train.
Yeah, but that's not swing.
I was gonna say, speaking of Stardust.
Speaking of Hyadine,
Yep.
he wrote the song.
Wait,
That was painfully obvious.
Yes. Milks Homono is the group name. Milks Homono.
Like
Milk's
this-
hormone.
Yeah.
What?
The song is Pinky
maybe.
Jones Part 2.
Yeah, pretty much. The song is called Kitano Kuni Kara Ayo Komete. From Love from the Northern Country.
Also known as
With love.
Pinky Jones 2.
You know,
Why are they all like humping the air?
even their outfits
They're
kind of
twerking.
do look. Yeah. Even
Right?
Their outfits kind of look like
Native
Jones.
American.
With the
Yes.
name like
Esniku.
Milk's hormone, I would have expected them to be wearing like cow udders.
It's not
or
hormone. It's
something.
honmono.
hon mono.
Yeah,
Okay.
like real.
Oh, real milk.
Well, MILCS. So
Yeah.
as real as it gets.
This name is very confusing.
I mean, Hyadine arranged this?
He wrote and arranged.
He wrote and arranged?
Yep.
Because the instrumentals are like super bare. Like, did they not pay him enough money? Or like,
Maybe.
they didn't.
Well, I mean, they're only selling it for 1,000, so
Well, the lyrics is written by the guy from Kishidan, so there you go.
oh, so this is pretty like, this song was touched by pretty like high
Yeah.
level people.
Legit people.
I mean, like all the Hyadinisms are there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like there's the waltzy bridge version. There's like the solo version that's all spacey. Yeah, the song just twists and turns all the way throughout the way
Miso
Hyadin songs do.
ramen.
One of these
Shio
girls gives
ramen.
me a Sashi Hararino vibe.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know which one she is. I think she's like far right.
I don't know if the vocals are there.
When they're doing the studio shots, like it sounds like they have voices, you know, or like it sounds like they have some like they obviously it sounds like they have talent behind the voices.
There's more
is
power
everything.
in their voices than a typical indie idol group for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like this song.
hmm
I mean,
it's got a charm to it.
This song is definitely charming. I mean, even though to me, honestly, it sounds like a C or B level effort from Hyadine.
Yeah.
You know, just from the skeletal instrumentals to, I guess I feel like I've seen all these tricks before. Like he's just kind of like, you know, here are all the things that I've done in past songs. You know, they're kind of zany and fun. So it's just like a mosh of like all the attributes that his songs
It's
are.
probably-
It's a paycheck for him.
Yeah, he probably wrote this and scrapped it as a B-side potential for some other group.
Maybe.
And just
But
handed it
even,
down.
you know, like that said, I mean, all these things worked for a reason, you know? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
put all together into this song. Like, the song still has interesting flow. It's dynamic. It's, you know,
That's Hyodan as fuck.
it keeps me listening from beginning to end just to figure out, you know, where the song is gonna go.
Oh god, he wrote a song for, I think, one of the subunits for one of the Alice Project groups. That's
Oh, yeah?
when I heard that song. I said, man, he just threw it in and just said, here's a song. Here you go. Just did it for the paycheck. But
He just pulled out like a half-finished song. Like,
yeah, I
finished
think it
up
was.
and
I
just
think it was an
kinda
Alice
threw it in
Project
there.
group, but it was something about monsters or kaibutsu or something like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah, that song was just not good from start to finish. I was super disappointed. But this song, I'm not disappointed. It's
Yeah.
definitely not his best work, but I'm not disappointed by it.
Who's the dude in the video? The blonde dude that keeps showing up. That's not Hyodan, is it?
I didn't even know. No, Hyodan's not blonde.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice there was a dude in the PV.
It's at the very end. He's in like the last couple seconds, and he's like sparsely in other areas of the PV as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't notice him either. So,
He was the creeper in the background.
That's weird. Yeah. I don't know who that is.
um,
But yeah, I
oh,
mean, obviously, if Shadane put in like, if the instrumentals were beefed up a lot more, and there was just more like, more production overall put into the song, I think it would help. But I mean, even as is,
It needs more
Pretty fun.
bass.
it's kind of weird because from what I can hear over everybody talking, is that it sounds like it's like one instrument at a time in the instrumental.
Yeah, he's not layering a whole lot.
Yeah, it's only one or two instruments at a time, which is really weird.
It's not a lush production. It's not full.
right?
It's very sparse.
It almost sounds like, yeah, it feels like it's a song that was finished like halfway through, that stopped halfway through.
He only had 30 minutes to work on it instead of his normal like hour that he takes.
Yeah, like melodically, I'm totally behind the song though. I like where the song goes. I like the beat. I like the changing tempos.
I like the random screaming of like one word in the middle of a line.
Yeah. They definitely received. I feel like they definitely received some direction from Hyodan as far as like how they deliver lines and such.
Yeah. I like this song. I really do. It's
Maybe if I wasn't looking at the PV and just listening to this, like
yeah. It
as
needs
a
like
full
a
release,
it
because
needs
this
a-
PV does not inspire anything in me.
yeah,
But it's not a
it-
bad PV.
It's not a bad PV, but I mean, just like it initially, it just gave me a bad impression because they're all wearing white against a white background,
Yeah.
and the white is just completely blown out, and like you can't see anything. The white is always blown out though. It doesn't matter what shot it is, whether they're outside or on the studio, like you don't even know what that outfit is half the time because it's just white and it's completely blown out. The camera quality is pretty shit.
They need a really crazy PV to go with this song. Yeah.
And the camera doesn't move very much.
No, it's
Like it
pretty
pans
static.
around once in a while, but all the studio shots are just completely static. One place, you know,
Oh.
mid-level, just looking at numbers.
Yeah, I don't know who that dude is that shows up.
I think it's a random dude.
And then at the beginning, they're like, okay, they're dancing in a studio, and then they're dancing outside, and then they're dancing like in front of a green screen in the woods. It seems like they're setting up like a certain aesthetic, but then halfway through they ditch it, and it all just becomes about like recording in the studio
Yeah.
for some reason.
It's random.
And it's like it looks like, yeah, just kind of haphazardly thrown together. Let's just throw together some stuff.
Yep.
So,
Alright, yeah. Why don't you rate it, Daddy?
Song I'll probably give like 70s, maybe mid to low 70s. PV I'll probably give like a high 60s, 68. 69.
I'll give it a double 68. Didn't quite do it for me.
I think I'd give this, as an overall package, a 75.
That seems fair.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm a little higher than you guys. I like the song a lot. I think I'll give it
kind of.
I think I'll give it like a 78. Not quite a B for me, but it's catchy, and if it's on my playlist, I'm not gonna skip it. The PV is like 65. It's not interesting.
No.
Wouldn't seek it out. The song's pretty good. That's Milk's Honmono Kitano Kuni Kara Ayo Komete. Alright, guys. I think
We've covered a good number of PVs.
that's a pretty good show there. So I think we'll call it
I'm fine
here.
with that.
We've been going for 2 hours, so we'll call it here. Before
Good,
we
'cause
wrap
I
up the
watched-
show. What? You haven't watched the next ones?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Good. Good
Wait.
timing.
So we're doing one more?
No,
No.
Oh, we're
because
done.
we haven't watched.
Well,
Some of
I
those.
did watch the next one, but that's it.
I added like 6 more today, so
Yeah.
that's a lot more to cover. We have plenty for next week. Before we get to next week, we'll end the show. And before we end the show, do a little bit of plugging. Kenny, who's in chat, missing no 15, I believe. He translated HKT48 Sashihara Rino's book, Gyakuten Ryoku, into English. So if you want a freaking free novel to read, go do that. You can do that by going to newskokana.com. And once you go to newskokana.com, you can download our podcast. And other places you can download our podcast from iTunes or Stitcher. And of course, if you're on those platforms, please do rate our podcast, review it, give it some stars. Hopefully full stars, full score. Please, Onegai. Please, Onegai Bijin Sama.
Bruh.
Thank you, bruh. Twitter links will be in the show notes. And you can watch The Dudes Explode, Basugatsu
Sure.
Bakatsu, the TV, Boy in 10, Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Go to selective-hearing.com for your Asian pop, urban beats, house music needs. Nihongo.com for Japan online entertainment. If you're watching archive videos on YouTube, please do comment, like, share, subscribe, do all that. RT, fave, or heart, whatever you call it these days with Twitter. Please do share our stuff. Get the word out. We're slowly creeping out there. You see, we're getting a little more exposure. We're getting out there to different places. So we're doing our best to spread the word about NSK, and please do help us in doing that, and we'd very much appreciate it. And if you'd like to join newskokana.com in any capacity, please do contact us by going to newskokana.com and hitting the contribute button on the page and contact us. That's going to do it for plugs. Who has some final words for next week?
My final word is I'm probably not going to really record next week because
God
I'm
damn it.
scheduled to work in the evening.
God damn it.
fortunately. So
Can't you tell your boss, like, hey, can you just work
mean-
me till the afternoon?
I am looking to reduce my hours anyway.
Yeah.
And if I could probably just say like I want like just the weekends off or something like
That's
that.
going to be tough working at a restaurant or eatery.
Yeah. Well,
but-
I don't know. I mean, our place honestly is right by a high school and college campus. So
Yeah.
we do better on the weekdays than we do on the weekends.
Oh,
usually.
okay. So,
What's your job there?
I am a professional sandwich maker.
Oh, are you actually making the food?
Yeah. We have
Nice.
a food line. So
Nice,
I
dude.
assemble food. I prepare food. I do morning prep as well. Yeah.
It helps that you're a
basically,
cook.
it's- Yeah, it does help. Except we don't actually cook anything. But
Yeah,
there's
but
a
you-
lot of like vegetable prep.
you
and
tell me to fucking cut some lettuce, I'm going to cut my fingers off.
we can teach you.
No.
Hey.
But yeah, we're by college campus, UCI, and we're by
Oh, is that the school
Irvine High
Dave went
School.
to?
Yeah, school Dave went to.
Oh!
I know, it's super gross.
So it's like a bunch of Dave Changs walking around.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Hey guys, look at my Honda.
A lot of the people who come in are actually just like awkward Asian American males.
Not that Dave is one, but
Yeah, not that Dave is one or anything.
We
I
swear.
actually met my coworker at the Kizumono screening last night.
Oh shit.
He actually told me that he was gonna go, so I knew that he was gonna be there.
That's cool. So you guys have like stuff in common to talk about. That's neat. That's always
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say for now. Is I'm probably not gonna show up next week.
God damn it, Day. Chase.
Final word. I have midterms next week.
Great.
I'm gonna be dying.
Rip.
I know about this because I work next to a college now.
Yep.
Everyone lets me know.
Yep.
There's finals and midterms and all that shit.
Would you cry?
I know when there are like school holidays. I get to know all these things that I would never need to know otherwise.
Yeah, you probably don't care for it anymore.
Useless
Yeah.
trivia.
Like, I don't care, I'm working.
Poor you. Give me a tip.
Tips are terrible there too, because they're all poor college students, so we don't
Yep.
get tips
Yeah.
for shit.
That sounds bad. All right, that's it, Chase.
Yep.
All right, Draco.
I'm hungry.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
I
What
didn't
are
get
you?
a chance to eat before the show.
Well, now you can eat because we're gonna end the show right here. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.
Later.